Hello students, how are you all? I hope that you all are fine. My name is Vida Nirali from Saraswati Group of Education, and in today's session we are going to learn a new grammar topic, that is interrogative pronoun. Now, as we all know that what are pronouns? Pronouns means what? Pronouns means the words which are used in place of noun to avoid the repetition of the noun. કે આપણે જે words નો use કરે છે noun ની place ઉપર, right, to avoid that repetition, such kind of words are known as pronoun. In our previous session, previous chapters, we have also learned the grammar topic of pronoun. Then, right, in our previous classes, we have learned about pronouns. Now, there is another type which we are going to learn about pronouns, that is interrogative pronouns. Now, what are interrogative pronouns? So, these pronouns are used to ask questions or are used in only interrogative sentences. Means these pronouns, the interrogative pronouns છે ઈ ક્યારે યુઝ થાય? When you are supposed to ask a question, કે જ્યારે તમારે કોઈને questions પૂછવા છે ત્યારે તમારે interrogative pronouns નો use થાય. Or else interrogative sentences, એટલે કે question mark વાળા જે sentences છે એવા sentences માં પણ interrogative pronouns used થાય. Now, there are 5 interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns. They are what, which, who, whom, and why, where. There are mainly 5 interrogative pronouns: what, which, who, whom, why. So these all are interrogative pronouns. Now, as these all words are starting with WH, આ બધા words WH થી start થાય છે, so they are also known as WH words. As they are commonly starting with WH, એટલા માટે એને WH words પણ કહેવામાં આવે છે. Now, we are going to understand each of the pronoun in detail, that when they are being used, એનો use આપણે ક્યારે કરવાનો થાય છે. So we are going to understand that step by step. Okay, so first we are starting with what? Now, when we are supposed to use what, first of all, what is very flexible pronoun. What is flexible pronoun? Then afterwards, it can be used to ask questions about people as well as objects. People, objects, or even things. Abstract things, you know what is abstract now, right? Means the things which we can only feel, we cannot see that thing. So there are abstract things like feelings. Apne je feelings hoy, happy, sad and everything. And ideas. Ki apna je feelings and ideas hoy, abstract things like feelings and ideas. So, what is a very flexible pronoun, and it is used to ask a question about people, objects or even abstract things like feelings and ideas. Now, let us understand this much better with the help of examples. So, what do you want for your lunch? What do you want for your lunch? Now here, what is used, right, for asking the things someone may want for lunch. અહીંયા શું પૂછે છે કે લંચમાં શું જોઈએ છે, right? So here what is used for asking so for things that they may want, એને શું જોઈએ છે જમવામાં, right? For objects or even abstract things. So objects માં પણ આવી શકે કે એને શું જોઈએ છે, like for lunch. So what here is used in that sense. Now, what are your plans for tomorrow? Now, what are your plans for tomorrow? So here, what is used to ask about something abstract, idea. શું તારો હાલનો પ્લાન શું છે? For plan, abstract plan, કે હજી we have not implemented. Plan ને આપણે જોઈ નથી શકતા. We have only think of that thing, right? So here what is used in that abstract sense, right? Now let's see another example. What time are you coming tomorrow? What time are you coming tomorrow? What time are you coming tomorrow? Here what is used to ask about time, right? Then afterward, what is the name of your daughter? What is the name of your daughter? So here what is used for asking the name, right? So you can see that there are in many ways we can use what to ask questions related to people, objects or even abstract things, just like feelings, ideas, means the things which you cannot see. You can only think and you can only feel about the things. Such things you can include to ask questions related to what. Now, what can be used for asking about a variety of questions, as I told you, and it can take plural as well as singular verbs after it. Now you can see over here case plural verbs પણ લે છે. What are your plans for tomorrow? So here are is a verb, is a helping verb, but though it is used as a plural, and what is the name of your daughter? So here is used as a singular form. So it can be singular as well as plural. Now the next interrogative pronoun is which. interrogative pronoun is which. Now which is generally used when there is a choice between a number of things. Used when there is a choice between number of things. Okay, so which is used when there is a choice between number of things. કે તમારી પાસે જ્યારે choice હોય છે અને એના રિલેટેડ કંઈ ક્વેશ્ચન પૂછો છો, then you are supposed to use which. Let's understand this with the help of example. Which of these dresses would you prefer? So over here, when which is followed by of, કે જ્યારે which પછી of આવે છે, then the noun is in plural form. ત્યારે તમારા સેન્ટેન્સમાં તમે નાઉન જે યુઝ કરો છો એ પ્લોરલ ફોર્મમાં હોવું જોઈએ. ક્યારે કે જ્યારે which પછી of હોય છે, when which is followed by of, then your noun is always in the plural form. Keep remember that thing, that when which is followed by of, then your noun in the sentence is always plural. And here the next example, which author do you like the most? Now over here you can see that after which noun is directly there, so which is not followed by of. Okay, which pachi of nathi. So over here we have used a singular noun. અહીંયા noun નો જે use થયો છે એ singular form માં થયો છે. So when which is not followed by of, it takes singular noun, but when which is followed by of, then now it takes plural noun. So here you can see you have given a choice. તમને એક choice આપી છે કે author છે જાજા બધા, એમાંથી તમારો most favorite author કયો છે. So here the choice is given to you. So when there is a choice between number of things, at that time you are supposed to use which. Now the next thing is, which of these bags is yours? Which of these bags is yours? Again you can see over here that which is followed by of. Which છે એના પછી of use થયો છે. So you can see that noun is in plural form. જે noun અહીંયા bag નો use થયો છે, noun એ plural form માં છે, right? So here the speaker is referring to out of many bags. જાજી બધી bags છે, એમાંથી તમારી કઈ છે, that you are getting the choice કે એમાંથી તમારી કઈ છે. So here which is used. Which of these bags is yours? I hope that you are getting it clear. First thing that you need to remember, that is when there is a choice between number of things, at that time which is used. And when which is followed by of, કે જ્યારે which પછી of નો use થાય છે ત્યારે noun છે plural form માં હશે. And when which is not followed by of, જ્યારે of નથી use થતો, then noun is in singular form. તો noun છે એ singular form માં હશે. Okay? Now then another topic which I want to say, that which and what, we have learned two interrogative pronouns, right? Now they can also be used interchangeably in some situation. એટલે કે which અમુક sentences એવા હોય છે કે જેમાં which અને what બંનેનો use થઈ શકે, but that it depends on the situation, that when you are supposed to use which and when you are supposed to use what. Now let's see that what is the difference between these two. Now I am writing a sentence over here. Which is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? Which is your favorite color and what is your favorite color? Here you can see that this sentence is same, but here I have used over here which and over here I have used what. So now what is the difference between these two? Now students, it is not necessary કે બધા સેન્ટેન્સમાં which અને what નો યુઝ થાય. It depends upon the situation and the sentence. Which is your favorite color and what is your favorite color? So over here you can see that you can write both the things, like both the possibilities can be right. But it is not necessary કે બધા sentencesમાં આવું હોઈ શકે. Sometimes it depends on the situation also. Let's see another one. What shops would be open at this time? And over here, which shops would be open at this time? Which shops would be open at this time? What shops would be open at this time and which shops would be open at this time? Now what is the difference between these two? Over here what is suggesting, what so suggest કરે છે કે જે speaker છે he is not knowing about the place. The place is unknown to the speaker. Here the what suggests that the place is unknown to the speaker. કે જ્યાં place પર ગયો છે એ એના માટે unknown છે, એને નથી ખબર. So અહીંયા જે what છે એ suggest એ કરે છે. So the pronoun what can be used to ask people about objects which are not present in front of the people. And now here which suggests that the place is familiar to the speaker. And which shops would be open at this time? What shops? એટલે આમાંથી કઈ shop open હશે એને નથી ખબર. અને which shops, કઈ shop open હશે અત્યારે. So here the speaker is totally familiar to the place and here the speaker is not familiar. એ unknown છે place થી. So here there is a difference between you. Now next example is what flavor of milkshake do you want? And which flavor of milkshake do you want? Now again I have used what and which in the same sentence. So in the first sentence, suggest that the menu card may or may not be present in front of the person. આ સેન્ટેન્સમાં એવી પોસિબિલિટી છે કે what flavor of milkshake do you want? એટલે what આપણે ક્યારે when we are unknown to something. So આમાં એવું પોસિબિલિટી છે કે મેન્યુ કાર્ડ આપણા હાથમાં છે or નથી પણ. We cannot say that આના હાથમાં નથી જ. We can assume કે છે પણ ખરા and નથી પણ. So they are asking what flavor of milkshake do you want? And now in the second sentence that the menu card is present in front of the person and he is ordering out of that menu. So in the second sentence here we have used which. So which we are using when we are having a number of choices. આપણી પાસે જાજી બધી ચોઈસ હોય તો આમાં આપણે એમ કહી શકીએ કે આપણા હાથમાં મેન્યુ કાર્ડ છે and we have many choice કે આમાંથી મારે કયો ઓર્ડર કરવો છે. So we can bifurcate કે અહીંયા આપણે sometimes we are unknown કે આપણને અહીંયા ખબર ના હોય and અહીંયા we are getting a choice, we are familiar to that thing, so at that time we are using which. So that is the difference between what and which, and it is not necessary કે each and every sentence માં what and which બંનેનો use થાય. Sometimes only they are being used together કે અમુક sentences જ એવા હોય કે જેમાં બંનેનો use થાય, but that depends upon the situation and the sentence. Now our next interrogative pronoun is who. So who is used to ask question about people. Ask question about people, and it can be used for a singular as well as plural nouns. Who पर singular and plural બંને nouns માં use થાય છે. Now let's see who was she talking to? Who was she talking to? So first of all you can see over here we have used was. So was is used when there is a singular noun. Was ક્યારે use થાય જ્યારે singular noun ની વાત થતી હોય ત્યારે. So here we have used as a singular noun. And now who is being used for asking question about a person, as I told you. So it is being used for a singular. કારણ કે અહીંયા આપણે person ની વાત થઈ છે કે કોની સાથે વાત કરે છે. The girl is talking with whom? કોની સાથે વાત કરે છે. So here we are asking about question about a people. કોઈ માણસને related આપણે question કરે છે. That's why we have used who. Now who were there in the party? Who were there in the party? So again અહીંયા આપણે કોઈ people related જ question કર્યો કે પાર્ટીમાં કોણ કોણ હતા. So again the question is related to people, so we have used who. And over here were is used because as you can see we have used singular as well as plural. Now the sentence માં who જ્યારે use કરીએ છે ત્યારે એ singular અને plural બંને ફોર્મ માં એ use થાય છે. And here we can see that were, when we are using were કે જ્યારે આપણે more than one person ની વાત કરતા હોય ત્યારે અહીંયા were નો use થાય, and when we are talking about only one person at that time we are using was. Now who is going to clean the desk? Who is going to clean the desk? So again this question is referring to the person કે આ desk છે એ કોણ clean કરવાનું છે. The question is related to the person, right? Then after I'm wondering who said that about me. I am wondering that who said that about me. So here, who is a singular noun used to ask question about one or more person. Then I am wondering who said that about me. કોણે કીધું હશે આ વાત? So who is used as a singular noun. So students, who is used when you are asking a question related to people, which is used when you are given a choice. You have to select from the things given. And what is used when you are talking about people, things, or as well as abstract things like feelings, ideas, etc. Okay, so now you can see I have written some of the sentences on the board. Now let's solve it out. Dash is the man in the blue shirt. So here we are talking about a person. આપણે person ની વાત કરીએ કે કયો person? Dash is the man in the blue shirt. કયો person છે? So here we are talking about a person. So when we are talking about a person, which pronoun we will use? Who, what, or which? Yes, we are going to use who, because who is used when we are talking about asking about a question related to person. Now dash is the name of your team. Here we are talking about team. So which is used when there is a choice? Who, we are talking about a person. So which pronoun is left? What. So here what will come? What is the name of your team? Dash likes to play cricket. Cricket રમવું કોને ગમે છે? So here we are asking a question related to person. આપણે કોઈ person ને related question અહીંયા પૂછીએ છીએ કે કોને cricket રમવું ગમે છે? So who likes to play cricket? Then dash is your book. ચાજે બધી books છે એમાંથી કઈ book તમારી છે? So here we are getting the choice. So which pronoun we will use? We are going to use which. Which is your book? Dash name did you choose for your pup? What name? કયું name? Because here we can assume કે અહીંયા આપણે unknown છે names થી. આપણી પાસે names ની choice નથી. So what name did you choose for your pup? Then dash completed the assignment first. કોણે સૌથી પહેલા assignment finish કરી દીધું? So here we are talking about a person, asking a question related to person. So who completed the assignment first? So students, in this way you are supposed to read the sentence and you have to identify that whether there is a choice or the question is related to person or something else. So by identifying that, you will easily say that which pronoun will come, who, what, or which. I hope that you have understood the three pronouns, that is who, what, and which. Here in your syllabus we are having only 3 pronouns. The rest of the 2 pronouns we will study afterwards. Here you have only 3, so we are going to study that only. And I am going to send you the worksheet which you are supposed to solve it in your book. And still if you have any doubt, then rewatch the video carefully so that your doubts will get clear. Okay? So till then, bye bye. Thank you.